Hello Mabuhay. My name is Jose Respall and I am a registered migration agent with offices here in the Philippines and in Australia. For over the past 16 years, I have been helping Australians sponsor my fellow kababayan applicants to migrate permanently to Australia. I have sent you this video because you have either inquired or we have just spoken about a visa that has a public interest criterion 4020 applied to it, which now forms an integrity requirement as of the 22nd of March 2014. I'm going to assume that you have a loved one in the Philippines or in Australia and you are planning on becoming life partners and you cannot wait to be with them. Well, here's the good news. I have developed an exclusive 5-step fiancé visa application process which makes it much easier for the Filipino applicant and any of their dependent family members to gain their fiancé visa, and we are also able to reunite the Filipino applicant and their eligible Australian sponsor a lot quicker. This is an electronic process, which is much better than the old paper lodgement system. It allows us to validly lodge your genuine fiancé visa application to the Australian Department of Immigration quicker and more efficiently. However, I must now give you a warning. Please pay attention as the department is now applying this recent regulation strictly. And if the Filipino applicant and any of their dependent family members fall foul of this criterion, then severe penalties may be placed against the Filipino fiancé applicant and their other dependent family members if applicable. Public interest criterion, PIC 4020, is a criterion that attaches to a number of visa subclasses, and your intended visa application is one of them. Now that PIC 4020 is part of the criteria for the particular visa application you're applying for, then the Filipino applicant and all the other dependent family members, if applicable, must satisfy PIC 4020 in order to be granted their fiancé visa. Since 2011, PIC 4020 has enabled a refusal of a visa if the fiancé visa applicant provides bogus documents or information that is false and or misleading in relation to their application. In other words, if the Filipino fiancé visa applicant or any of the other dependent family members provides a bogus document or false and misleading information, then the department can A, not only refuse the visa, but B, prevent them all from applying for another visa and entering Australia from 3 to 5 or even 10 years depending on the severity of the fraudulent bogus document or false and misleading information provided, such as identity fraud, or commonly termed as a false passport, just as an example. If you haven't yet received or downloaded the first 4 chapters of my soon-to-be-released book, Avoid the Migration Minefield, Safely Migrate to Australia from the Philippines, then I suggest you do so immediately. This will give you a good overview of the importance of using a qualified and experienced registered migration agent such as myself. I assure you it won't take long to read. Reading the first 4 chapters is step 1 of the 5-step fiancé visa application process. There's a lot more to know and understand, and that is why it is so important for us to discuss this application in greater detail with the Filipino fiancé visa applicant and their eligible Australian sponsor, and prevent an application that may have any false and or misleading documents or information in it when we lodge to the Australian Department of Immigration. Hopefully this video has assisted you to understand the consequences of a false and misleading fiancé visa application. I really look forward to lodging your valid and genuine electronic fiancé visa application in the very near future. For more information about PIC 4020, please go to our website and read the information provided on our homepage menu bar. If you haven't done so already, please accurately register your details and any dependent family members involved in your application from the Philippines to Australia after viewing this video, so we can contact all the parties to this application. Please make an effort to read the first 4 chapters of this book. It will really assist you in your final decision to use a qualified and experienced agent like myself to avoid the implications of our PIC 4020 towards the Filipino fiancé visa applicant by the Department of Immigration. Thank you again for watching this video, and remember, managing your emotions when lodging and securing your future fiancé visa application and avoiding any false or misleading documents or information with the Department of Immigration is what I do best. Thank you and mabuhay.